Welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping right into some absolutely fascinating research on the creator economy, looking at 5 specific AI tools that people are using to make $500 a day. Now look, I know exactly what you're thinking. It sounds way too good to be true, right? But today, we're going to break down the exact step-by-step strategies that everyday folks are quietly using to generate real, actual income online. Make sure you stick with me through this whole thing because the workflow we're going to look at for tool number 3, it is absolutely going to blow your mind.
So what if I told you people are making $500 a day in their pajamas? You'd probably call me crazy. But looking at the data, it's not an exaggeration at all. I promise you, this isn't some shady scam. Everyday individuals have figured out how to leverage totally free AI tools right from their living rooms. The research proves that the barrier to entry for starting a digital business, it has practically vanished. You don't need a huge studio, you don't need rich investors, and you definitely don't need a daily commute. You literally just need the right toolkit.
Let's really anchor the stakes here. $500 a day. We aren't just talking about making a few extra bucks a month to cover your coffee habit. This is the daily baseline that regular people are hitting right now. To put that into perspective, that translates to a very serious, sustainable, full-time income over the course of a year. And as you're going to see, hitting this number is not about grinding harder. It is entirely about working smarter by letting the AI do the heavy lifting for you.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, Automated Voice and Video, Building Your Digital Arsenal.
We've got 2 insanely powerful tools that work perfectly hand in hand here. First up is ElevenLabs. This AI creates incredibly human-like voiceovers in a matter of seconds. Creators who run faceless YouTube channels, where they never actually show their face or record their own voice, are using this to easily pull in $300 to $800 a month per channel. You just drop in a script and ElevenLabs speaks it perfectly. Then, tool number 2, Pictory, takes it a step further by handling the whole visual side. You paste your script into Pictory, and it automatically spits out a complete video with relevant background clips, captions, and music. It's like having a full production team in your browser. The real financial potential here clicks when you look at freelance platforms like Fiverr. Let's do the math real quick. If you crank out just 3 videos a day using these 2 tools and charge on the lower end, say $50 a video, that's $150 a day in pure profit. But if you level up and target business clients, charging a pretty standard $200 per video, those exact same 3 videos push your daily profit to $600. Boom! You've easily hit and exceeded that $500 daily mark every single day.
Moving on to Section 2, Digital Products and Art. Zero inventory, 100% profit.
One woman made $11,000 in her first month doing exactly this. This brings us to that mind-blowing third strategy I teased earlier. Real, relatable success stories like this totally validate the massive potential of selling digital products. We're talking daily planners, helpful ebooks, journal templates, that kind of stuff. And because these are purely digital files, there's absolutely no manufacturing cost and 0 shipping delays. You create the file once, and you can sell it an infinite number of times.
The workflow for this is practically a money-making loop, and it operates in 3 simple steps. Step 1, ChatGPT writes the content. You ask it to outline, say, a 30-day fitness planner, and it's done in seconds. Step 2, Canva designs it. You drop that text into a free, beautifully designed template and export it as a PDF. Step 3, Etsy sells it. You upload that PDF to an Etsy storefront, and you're good to go. You never touch physical inventory. You never tape up a shipping box. You just collect the money while the automated systems run in the background. Which brings us nicely to text-to-image generation, the core tech behind our 4th tool, Midjourney. This AI pumps out professional quality artwork in seconds just from simple text prompts. And honestly, the absolute best part about this? 0 art skills required. None. You don't need to know how to draw, you don't need to paint, and you don't need to mess around in Photoshop for hours. You just type a descriptive sentence and the AI generates it instantly. It's like magic.
Now, traditional designers out there are charging anywhere from $50 to $500 per image, but savvy users are taking Midjourney and monetizing it on professional platforms like DesignCrowd and 99 Designs. Think about it. Businesses constantly need new logos, website graphics, and marketing materials. By using text-to-image AI, you can fulfill these design requests at lightning speed, deliver truly professional-grade assets, and still charge a premium for your work.
All right, Section 3, Corporate AI Presenters, High-Ticket Business Services. This segment is focused entirely on the wildly lucrative B2B market using our fifth tool, Synthesia. Synthesia generates videos featuring incredibly realistic human presenters, and the advantages here are massive. You need absolutely zero camera equipment, no fancy lighting, no microphones, and you never even have to step in front of a lens. The video generates directly from your text script. Because these AI avatars look so professional, they are in huge demand right now for corporate training and internal company communications. You're basically replacing a really expensive, slow video production crew with a piece of software.
And here is where it gets really good. For this kind of corporate training content, businesses are eagerly shelling out $200 to $500 a video. Companies have massive budgets set aside for employee training, and they know traditional video production is painfully slow and super expensive. By offering them Synthesia-generated videos, you're giving them a much faster, cheaper solution, all while securing a huge profit margin for yourself. It is a high-ticket, highly in-demand service that you can literally start offering today, even if you have zero prior video production experience.
Finally, Section 4. Taking the first step. Execution over everything.
The only real difference between the people already making $500 a day and you, they actually started. Look, every single tool we've talked about today, ElevenLabs, Pictory, ChatGPT, Canva, Midjourney, and Synthesia, they all have free tiers or are completely free to try out. The barrier to entry we used to have, it's completely gone. And the information is right here. The only thing separating success from just sitting still is the simple act of execution.
So I have to ask, which tool are you going to try first? Are you going to build a faceless YouTube empire? Are you going to sell digital planners on Etsy? Or maybe you're going to dive straight into those high-ticket corporate training videos. The opportunity right now is absolutely massive, but it does require you to take action. Pick just one tool and simply start. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I honestly can't wait to see what you